that's in this great band out in Indianapolis. And so I guess that's you, Danny. Is that right?
Yeah, that's my oldest brother, Jimmy.
All right. Well, he's doing a good job promoting you guys as well here, so I'm thrilled. I was checking out your music, and we opened the show today with Small Voices. I love the video that you've got up on your website at juliaconmusic.net. We're going to end the show today with Fade. Obviously, the big focus though today is about Alice. We'll get to that here in a minute. So you guys are from Indiana. You met in high school, and what brought you together in high school to really form this band?
Well, we all had this class called Independent Music Study together, where we would have an hour every day, and we got graded to just hang out and write songs together.
Nice.
So we started doing that in high school because we all knew each other, and we all knew we were all musicians. And then after like the first 2 weeks, we were like, wow, we really have something. And we just wrote and hung out all year for a class, which was really nice.
So it was definitely like that class kind of that brought us together in the first place, which is pretty cool.
That's cool. So, Julia, who alongside, or who's there from the band alongside you?
We got Vinny Casaro here, Danny Steinmetz, and Zane Turi. So we got the whole band here today.
Nice. I really appreciate you guys all getting together here. And so the high school that you went to, was that also in Indianapolis?
Yes, we went to Cathedral High School.
Uh-huh. Is that, I've heard of that. Is that in Carmel?
It's in like the northeast side of Indianapolis.
Northeast. Got it. So I don't know Indianapolis all that well. I've been to Fishers before, and there's a great lake out there that I've been on, the Geist Reservoir. Have any of you guys ever been out on that?
Yeah, I actually I live on that lake, so that's where I'm from too.
Oh, you do? There's like a famous basketball player that's got a giant mansion right there on that
Paul
lake.
George.
Yeah. Paul George has a house there.
And I think living legend Reggie Miller has a house.
Oh yeah, he
there,
does.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. So we had one of those. What are those flatboats called? They're like the
Pontoon.
lounge. Yeah, the pontoon boats. So I was out there visiting my sister and her and my brother-in-law, and they've got a pontoon boat. And it seems like that's like the thing to do in that area during the summers. Get out on these pontoon boats and just go out and hang out on the lake. We were going by that guy's house, and we look over, and he's got like this giant basketball court just outside his house right there on the reservoir. And people are just having a great time just throwing back some beers and fishing and swimming. I was swimming in that lake, and really a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much like a lot of the things we do here in Indy. Like me living on the lake, we always love to go boating and everything.
There's also on that lake, there's a cool restaurant called Duda where people will drive up their pontoon
by the
boats,
marina,
and it's by the marina, so they'll pull up their boats and park there. And we've actually played there a few times where people just hop off their boat and come and listen to us play.
Fun too.
Oh, that's so cool. So you guys actually play on that lake.
Yeah.
Nice. And so you guys are all students right now. I was reading your bio, and it sounds like you guys all have your hands full here with a full class schedule. You're all at Indiana University, so what's campus like life these days?
It's pretty busy. Yeah, we all do kind of juggle a lot with our schoolwork and everything, but it's a great place. Like everyone loves to have a really good time, so it's a really fun place to play shows, especially because everyone loves to come out and hear some live music and everything. So it's a really good time.
There's a really good bar scene on IU's campus.
Yeah.
So thankfully, getting able to play at the bars is super fun because that's what everyone does anyways. And we get to come to the more popular ones and
jam out.
That's awesome. And so you guys have just released an EP. Can you tell us a little bit about that EP, kind of what brought those songs together in particular, and where our listeners can go to find and purchase this or listen to it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the EP we just released, it's called Closet Symphonium. You can find it on iTunes and Spotify.
And if you go directly to our website, that's another place that you can purchase it.
Yeah, so you can find it all that way. And,
we started we would start writing songs together, and we started writing them at a pretty fast pace. When we get together, we would sit down and write and be like, wow, we're really churning this out. So once we had about 5 songs written, and we talked to our managers, and we're like, hey, we'd like to get this recorded. And we got in the studio, and then all the songs kind of have a different sort of feel. We've got some like funkier songs, some smoother, like slower acoustic rock type songs, and we found they all had a similar sound and would sound great together in like a anthology of our music. So we decided to give it a go, and really pleased with the results.
That's great. And like I said, I really enjoyed opening the show today with Small Voices. You've got a fun video for that also up at juliacahnmusic.net. And the featured song today, Alice. And first off, congratulations on the awards that you've gotten for the music video that you put together for Alice.
So much.
That is just a really very impressively done video, very artsy. I have to say, the song itself, Alice, when I listened to it the first time, it had this vibe that reminded me a little bit of the theme song, the opening theme song for the television show True Blood.
Oh,
True Blood.
True
Okay.
Blood. So I want to know, is somebody here a fan of True Blood?
Actually, I don't know if any of us.
We actually, a lot of people tell us at least the opening guitar riff is very reminiscent of True Detective.
Yeah.
And I know me and Julia are pretty big fans of
we
that
watched that
show,
show.
but
I've never really seen True Blood.
I've seen a little bit of True Blood.
Yeah,
but
we've
True Detective,
gotten a few
seen
things like that from TV shows. It's kind of funny.
That is funny. So, but Jace Everett does the theme song for True Blood. It's a song called Bad Things, and that's what popped into my mind. And I think you're right, though. The opening theme song and the opening for True Detective kind of was in that same genre of feel. You guys have this really kind of cool bluesy sound, a rock sound. Like you said, there's kind of a funky sound on some of your music. But I want to hear about who is Alice. And of course, I have to ask the big question here is any relationship to the Brady Bunch?
It's kind of more Alice from the movie or book in movie Alice in Wonderland or Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah.
And it kind of explores like that book in regards to kind of insanity a little bit.
Yeah, like losing touch from reality a little bit.
Just it kind of explores the idea of if Alice had been crazy. You kind of get that idea. It's more of an adult look on Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, definitely more like an adult take, kind of on just like losing touch with reality a little bit and kind of exploring that like external.
We had the privilege to work with an excellent videographer, John Moon, and one of the things we really like to see incorporated that in the actual video, where if you watch it, it's very psychedelic. So
it really is.
You hear the whole Alice in Wonderland type theme, and then you see like the trippy effects that he puts. I did a really good job of bringing that insanity view into like a visual perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's definitely there's actually a few references in the video as well directly to Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, and the more that you talk about that, and I think about that, just the cartoon version of that, Through the Looking Glass was really wacky as well. It seems like all the movies that are kind of the remakes that are coming out now of those old children's movies, everything's got kind of this like dark, sinister twist to it, right? And it's kind of like you guys are bringing that element out a little bit as well.
Yes, I'd say so with that song. Kind of definitely more the darker, more adult outlook of that.
Definitely not Alice from the Brady Bunch then.
Yeah.
Now, is there any chance we could get you guys to do a song about her next?
We'll see.
We'll think about it. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll think about that really hard, right? That's awesome. So, well, is there anybody at Indiana University you'd like to send a shout out to?
I don't know. Yeah.
Everyone who comes to our shows, we really
absolutely.
appreciate.
Really. I mean, everyone that has us out there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many awesome people there that always come out to see us play that we really appreciate. And we also really appreciate Dunkirk and the Bluebird and the Tap, which are 3 big bars that we like to play at down there and that like having us. So we appreciate them for having us and all the people that come out every night.
That's great. Well, I really appreciate you guys joining us here today on Pop Song Tech. And I'm here with Julia Kahn Music in studio via Skype over the phone and all sorts of wires plugged into my soundboard over here. But our listeners, they can go to juliakahnmusic.net. That's JuliaKahn music.net. The album, the EP, is available on iTunes, on Spotify. And what else is coming up in terms of gigs for you guys? And what else can our listeners do to support y'all?
Well, so I think some of our next big shows coming up.
We played December 4th. We're doing a Christmas program up in Indianapolis at the Rathskeller. And then December 10th, we are going to be back down at Dunkirk in Bloomington. So those are our next two big shows coming up, and we're currently in the talks with our next videographer about shooting another music video for a song we have not released yet.
Yeah.
So those are the big things on our agenda coming up in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great. Well, I really appreciate you guys joining us here on Pop Song Tech, and wish you guys the best of luck. And I hope that we can stay in contact. And looking forward to seeing that next music video and seeing your success blossom.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for having us. We really appreciate it.
You got it. So we've got next up here on Pop Song Tech, Julia Kahn Music and their big single, Alice.
Rest now, my dear, and let the madness capture you as it ensnares your heart and awakens you anew. Open your mind, oh, and slip into the vast unknown. Let loose your mind and soul into the rabbit's hole. Quickly you'll fall from that bright sunny day, but that doesn't mean you must be so afraid. You must decide who you truly are inside. The world will go on with or without your mind. Oh, let me believe this illusion could be ours. Oh, let me believe your light can shine through my dark. 'Cause this world is ours to do as we may choose. Open your mind and let your thoughts come pouring in. See the world crumble down and learn from what others sins. The madness inside, yearning for freedom from below. Let loose your mind and soul into the rabbit's hole. And quickly you'll fall from that bright sunny day. That doesn't mean you must be so afraid. You must decide who you truly are inside. The world will go on with or without your mind. Oh, let me believe this illusion could be ours. Oh, let me believe your light can shine through my dark. 'Cause this world is ours to do as we made to see what we say to do as Alice choose.
So that is Alice from Julia Kahn Music. And again, you can check them out on the web at juliacahnmusic.net. Thanks to Julie and the crew for joining us here today. And up next, we've got the tech portion of Pop Song Tech. And this topic was recommended to us by my brother-in-law, Patrick, who saw this cool video for the Air Selfie, a new Kickstarter campaign that's been underway for this kind of floatable flyable device that pairs with your smartphone. And rather than you having to hold your phone out at arm's length or use a selfie stick, we'll be talking about the Air Selfie that just kind of floats around you. But that's going to be the topic today. Really fun time this past week. I also had a chance to go over to the National Air and Space Museum, the Annex, in the giant hangar that they've got out by Dulles Airport down in Virginia. We took the kids out to that as well and saw, all of the things that were major innovations over the years in flight, whether they were portable